Golf Online Academy in association with Astounding.com.
Hiya Paul, lovely to meet up with you at the range again last night and do some further work on your swing. It's a quick recap on the points that we covered and just a quick go over what we did in the first session. During the first session we talked about hitting the ground in front of the line and how that was important to create solid contact, and it's the one thing that all good players do, and it differentiates them from the lesser player and the less consistent ball striker. To make it easy to hit the ground in front of the ball consistently, we want to position a little bit more weight on the left. You can see there today not quite enough weight on the left, so a little bit more weight on the left, about 60-40, and then on the way back try and keep the centre of the shoulder turn fixed, as we see here with Charlie Wee. Charlie's got a little bit more weight forward, he's got the arms a little bit straighter, and he's going to keep the shoulder turn fixed. From there it's much easier to hit the ground in front of the golf ball. Now last night what we worked on was trying to extend and tuck the hips during the downswing. You can see there that the weight tends to move back, but particularly the hips tend to move back during the through swing. Hips moving back, elbows dividing. Elbows divide out of fear of hitting the ground behind the ball. Hips move back as a way of a mechanism of preventing the ball going right, which doesn't actually work, and also trying to get the ball up in the air, which again doesn't work. If you watch what good players do on the way down, they tuck the hips under the torso and they extend the arms. So tucking the hips, extending the arms. So we've got a situation here where the player has extended or standing up. It's a standing up piece. We talked about that last night and illustrated it for you. Here we've got a situation where the player is flexed forward in the through swing. And that feeling of pushing up off the ground and extending the spine is a massive power accumulator. And so what we did was we put you in a situation where you couldn't create any power in the backswing. So the only real angles you have to get rid of now, in other words, the only real source of power you've got, is stored up in the angles in your ankles, your knees, your hips and your torso. So in order to hit this ball you have to extend. So the goal here is to hit the ball as far as possible with a very limited backswing. And you can see now as you come through, you extend the body more and we have a much more extended look to the finish. The only difference there between yourself and Charlie Wee is that your upper torso has drifted forward. So if you were to stabilise the head position, keep tucking the hips, you would be on the more angled red line as opposed to the vertical red line in the finish. But having said that, if we stop you just after impact, completely different look to where we were at the start of your session. Arms are straighter, spine's extended, players pushed up off the ground. Much more appropriate, much more powerful, and allows you to continue to hit out at the golf ball for longer. Good luck with it, and I look forward to working with you again in a week or so's time. Well done.